I'm sorry, what did he ask her? I'm bewildered, beguiled. Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel. And welcome back, Biscuit. You surprised I suddenly started talking. You're like, help me, mummy. And you know the drill, my lovelies. Welcome back to another episode of ASBO Teen to Beauty Queen, Biscuit.
I look quite pretty.
An absolutely deranged, unhinged show from 2008 in which a group of underprivileged, shall we say, underprivileged ASBO teens from Manchester enter into a reality TV competition show to win an opportunity to go to Chicago and compete in Miss International, the pageant.
Why aren't you making it to the pageant?
Of course. Should we put you in a pageant, Biscuit? Oh, that's basically Crufts, isn't it? Yeah, no. You're so pretty. Look at you. You're so handsome. My little handsome baby handsome. So far in this show, we've actually tackled some pretty difficult scenarios revolving around what it means to grow up with most of your daily expenditure of mental capacity being all about survivability. Some of these girls, yes, that's right, Biscuit, some of these girls have had run-ins with the law. I think only one of them has an ASBO, which is an interesting name for a show, really, if you go ASBO Teen to Beauty Queen, but only one of them has an ASBO.
So you were just lying?
Unless, of course, that's somehow the spoiler for the entire show, perhaps?
Scandalous.
With that being said, my lovelies, each of these episodes that I do a reaction to on my Chanel, in fact, all the content on my Chanel is blind reaction, which means I've not seen any of this before. I don't know what's going to happen. I've tried to keep myself as spoiler-free as possible, which is kind of difficult from shows that are literally like 15 to 20 years old. Biscuit, do I need a bath? Is that what it is? Is it bath time for mummy?
Stinky.
But I do not require to be licked constantly. Hey, Biscuit, yes, I'm talking to you. Today we are watching episode 5, my lovelies. And episode 5 is in fact the semi-final episode, like penultimate episode. I'm sorry, have I disrupted you? Has my speaking interrupted your biscuit time? I'm interested to see what's going to happen today, because in the last episode, the top 3 were chosen to go to Chicago. So what could happen in today's episode versus the final, which will be the next episode, I just don't know. But rest assured, I have a little surprise in store for you all for the final episode of this series.
A dead body.
All right, my loves, are you ready for a top comment of the last episode of ASBO Teen to Beauty Queen? And that is by Piss Baby. And they say, it's like Scared Straight, but instead of going to prison, you go to a pageant. And I will agree, Piss Baby. I remember watching Scared Straight a long time ago. I don't think I could ever do it as a reaction here on the Chanel. It would just be far too much. It was all about scaring problem teens into like not going to prison. That's kind of all you really need to know. It's a bit like that, but it also gives you no life skills, because it's all just pageantry. Right, my lovelies, are you ready? Make sure you're sitting comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage, pop your Ochinger right into your little ASBO hole, and let's watch ASBO Teen to Beauty Queen, episode 5. Oh, Rachel girls. Oh, Laura. She's the one with the ASBO, by the way. Javier went home, girls. This fits very like, you know that song? Does that make sense? That song, it was an old rave song, wasn't it? Or was it, it's like dark, mysterious Matrix music.
A witch.
There's no way I'm going to be able to find a clip to put that in here, am I?
No.
Oh, pageantry. Kerry girls at the pageant girls. Sarah's not at the pageant girls. Eleanor's not at the pageant girls. The pageant girls. Oh, tearaway. Right, here we go.
Beautiful.
Every year in America, thousands of young women compete to win titles on the beauty pageant circuit.
That's nice, isn't it? Win titles on the pageantry.
Successful beauty queens become huge celebrities and role models for young girls.
Celebrities. They also get scholarships, which is actually
The
quite
most
useful.
coveted
Bizarre.
crown is that of the Miss Teen International Pageant held in
Pageant.
Chicago, Illinois.
Illinois. And here we are with the Luton van in Manchester.
International will be plucked from Manchester, ASBO capital of England.
Dear. Not anymore. We don't do
It's the
ASBOs
job
anymore.
of former Mrs. International, Michelle Friett,
that a problem,
to
dog?
transform one of these troublesome teens into a beauty queen she can be proud of.
Well, she's got her work,
When I
hasn't she?
first met
Oh,
these
goodness
girls,
me.
I had a panic attack. I watched them spit and smoke and
Every time she has the most interesting hair I've ever seen.
I watched them spit and smoke and swear and I just thought I cannot take one of these girls to an American
Just can't
Beauty
do all
pageant.
that. No, what do you
They've
expect? I mean,
impressed me
honestly.
with their progress. They've worked hard, and the 3 remaining could do well at
You
Miss Teen
could
International.
possibly become, perhaps maybe, a beauty woman.
The 3 winners
The
have been whisked
limousine.
out to London, where they take no
back
time
to
at
South
all
London.
in celebrating their success.
Right. Yes, so we have Ashley, Rachel, and Laura.
Oh, where's the other girls when it feels?
Are they back at that the place that they've already been? Oh, how funny. Maybe they rented this whole thing for the entire season and were like, go here, come back, go here, come back.
Oh, where's the other girls when it feels?
Gales.
Empty.
Empty gales.
Loud mouth.
Loudmouth empty gales.
The 3 budding beauty
Ooh, half
queens
price.
hit town,
Pizza
determined to
Hut?
make their
I think
presence
that's Pizza
felt.
You can't go near this statue anymore.
Determined to make
They've put a barrier around it. It's very sad.
their presence felt.
Piccadilly Circus.
Team Beauty Queens. You know
Who's that man?
You know that, oh.
A body.
Uh-huh.
Dungarees.
A murderer and a lesbian.
Excuse me,
And a
my
statement
platform is
necklace.
disabled sports. I chose disabled sports because it gets more support and more funding.
Well, I mean, she's getting her practice in, isn't she? Oh, here she was. An entrance to Crofts.
Chose me, but she must.
Luxeria, don't be mean. But I do question why they styled her hair like this. Like, how do you even achieve a hairstyle like this? You go, I really want this bit really straight, but everything else, just fuck it up.
Break it down.
At least something, at least this small in there.
Right, so she wants to
I'm
win.
gonna try my best, obviously, but the only game plan is to be me.
Right.
My platform is anger management.
Oh dear.
Laura! I'm kind of proud of myself. I can't believe it. I didn't think I'd get this far. A few months ago, I was trying to get in the army and worrying about the convictions and everything.
We didn't know that, did we? She's trying to get into the army. Can you be in the army if you've had convictions? I actually don't know.
Got an ASBO and everything, and that's how people know me for.
ASBO
Now it's
Laura.
like,
Yeah, that's not really a title
I might
you
become
want,
a
is it?
celebrity.
Celebrity.
My platform is children heading towards gangs. The reason I chose this platform is because...
Oh dear, quite the shot. Oh, here she is, scandalous in black.
I was proud of myself. I've not been proud of myself for a very long time.
There you go, see? That's actually something really important to remember about all of these girls is they are from underprivileged backgrounds. They are troubled people, whether that's due to upbringing, due to the environment they've been around. I do want to kind of drive it home that, like, well-loved, well-adjusted, happy people don't really become what society would deem as problem people. So it's nice to see Rachel say something like, I'm proud of myself, because I don't necessarily know if you would see that just in, like, their every day-to-day existence. I don't know, though. I don't know.
I don't think I am ready because look at me now. I'm not behaving like a beauty queen. You get me? None of us are.
Oh dear.
It's Rob H and I'm a coke bitch. Everybody knows that I am quite sick. Man wanna change me now.
I'm very sick.
Sick, bitch! Same at the
So
end of the
sick.
day. If you don't like it, yeah, you. You was just mad because I didn't you. Bomb, bomb.
Oh, she has a career in grime. Grimer beans. She
The
went
winner
up
of Miss
into the
Teen
firework.
International will be expected to look and sound every inch the beauty queen in TV
What a
interviews.
look at the most
On every inch.
stressed
beauty-
smile I've ever seen. It's like, just look over here and smile. And she's like, ah!
In TV
That was quite
interviews.
something. Oh, pixelation.
I just want to make society aware.
My biggest concern with these girls is that they
Oh,
just rely
look.
on me too much. Almost
Everybody
like a
come
mother
touch the
figure, and
DVD
that's
player.
fine and good. But
Oh, is that
figure,
fake
and that's
Louis
fine
Vuitton?
me too much. Almost like a
Oh, look, a fake Louis handbag.
mother figure, and that's fine and good. But whoever wins Miss Teen International will be all on her own. So I need to know if these girls could handle that responsibility
And fit in
without
my
me there.
turtleneck. Right.
Hi, girls. Well, you might be wondering why I'm here and not there with you.
Yeah.
It's because I'm already in the States
where you're going to be joining
Because
me
my
very
visa ran
soon.
out.
But for now, we need to make sure that you're comfortable and natural in the media spotlight.
Right.
So this week, I want you to learn to live like a beauty queen, as if you are.
We're gonna live like a beauty queen.
What a very bright
I'll see the
top.
3 of you in America where I'll judge which 2 of you will move through to the final round and which one will be leaving the competition.
I see. So we have a top 2.
Crack on,
Okay. I did wonder
Good
what this
luck.
episode was going to be. All right, so we've got a top 2
Michelle
going
not
into the
being
pageant.
here is like, it's kind
I reckon it might be Rachel and Laura going ahead. Ashley dropped, but Ashley is blonde, and Michelle certainly loves a blonde lady. So, too early to tell, but that's my first initial estimazione.
weird because she's like been there to help us and everything.
Oh yeah, they're on their own.
I plan to be getting up early every morning and Joe just
I'm sorry. Fires on the balcony. Barbecued nonsense on the balcony. You have an oven in your home? Is that not working? Are you not allowed to use the oven? Is there some strange law in the UK? It's like under 18 can't use an oven on TV. No. Ready, steady, house fire.
plan to be getting up early every morning and Joe just being enthusiastic and speaking and sitting and talking like a beauty queen. This is what I think of your. Do you think I'm gonna walk around the streets at 11 o'clock in the morning full before makeup?
I don't stop doing all that, Ashley. Ashley is quite like a secret problem, isn't she? She has very like sweet lady energy, and then it's like bullying people and throwing burgers off balconies.
Ball gown dresses or even nicely dressed suits in this world. You're having a laugh.
Oh.
Unfortunately, Michelle's not having a laugh.
Ooh,
so
business.
will Laura take it seriously?
No.
Having it
Is that apple cider vinegar? Yes, it is. For YouTube moments.
Actually, Rachel and Laura are competing to become Miss
The
Teen
music
England.
is so like the Shire, but they're being mischievous. It's very Ratatouille, but it's mischievous. Snow White, but it's mischievous.
Their
like
mentor,
Disney.
Michelle
Disney
Friant,
mischievous.
is back in the States, awaiting their arrival.
It does feel
that her own
really
limo,
strange
Frias?
working with the girls right now, but I need to know that if one of them were to win Miss Tina International, that she could handle it.
What is this lighting setup? What would you call this? It's kind of like single key light, but the key light is actually a window to the other world, beyond the veil.
Her spirit has returned from beyond the grave.
Without me there to lean on.
Right.
But I would not dream of leaving them over there without pageant supervision. I would be too afraid of what would happen.
Pageant supervision.
So
What
I sent
horrible
2
two
of my dear
words.
friends who happen to be pageant professionals.
Oh, are
Clay-
they? I bet they like going to the pageant, if you know what I mean.
Your dogs are gay.
Pageant professionals. And Clay is the official hair and makeup artist
Not
and
Clay.
photographer for Miss Teen International. And Joey.
Gosh, could he do any more? He's the official hair and makeup artist and photographer. She's got a BTEC. Each of those jobs in America is worth what? Between 60 and 80k a year? I hope he's getting 180k minimum per year.
He is the official fashion consultant. So
Fashion consultant.
rest assured there are no 2 people better
J. Manuel
equipped
could
to
never.
whip those girls into shape.
Hello, how are you?
Okay, we're gonna have some nonsense. Oh, and this is what the IKEA mirror was doing before the Willy Wonka experience.
What is that? It's the unknown.
A celebrity.
Well, you're probably wondering why we're here. We are very good
What
friends with
accent is
Michelle.
that? Is that like a deep southern? I guess pageantry is quite big in the deep south, isn't it? So maybe that is like a southern accent?
While we're here, we
While
are
we're
very
here.
good friends with Michelle, and she has sent us over
Like
from the
here.
U.S. to help you guys
the music.
get ready for the Miss Teen
Michelle
International
passed
pageant.
away, curling her own wig.
Get ready for the Miss Teen International pageant.
All of the contestants are going to have
I thought it
glamorous
was-
publicity photos that
Oh.
the judges will actually see.
Oh,
before
very
they meet
America's
the
Next Top
girls.
Wig.
So it's critical that Miss Teen England have one as well.
Right, okay, so
the
photo shoot
girls
time.
really need to work hard in front of the camera because when we get to Chicago, I'll be looking at these
Chicago.
photos to help me decide which 2 will go through to next week.
Yes, you said this 48 seconds ago.
Joey and Clay will get them looking perfect today, but there's one added challenge the girls aren't expecting.
Oh, what is it? Crufts?
Pay very close attention to me today in the makeup room because you will have to recreate that look for a live television interview with Matthew Wright.
Live?
Who is that?
Yes,
Matthew, right? You've got to recreate makeup.
yes.
That's a bit rude. Okay.
Okay, so as you know, you will be judged in America with Michelle, and we will be taking the television tape from Matthew Wright with us back to the U.S. for Michelle to see.
So this week's challenge is twofold. Produce the perfect photograph and deliver a television interview a beauty queen can be proud of.
Right, okay, so, oh, hideous. I hope this is all sanitized. It doesn't look very so, because it's all dusty, girls. Dusty woman.
What I will be doing with the girls today is going over hair and makeup.
Why have you not cleaned any of your kit? Why is it so dusty and foul? And why is that lip gloss open?
Techniques, do's and don'ts.
Would not trust.
How to roll their hair, tease.
Never trust a makeup artist without a hygienic kit. Their personal makeup can be an absolute state, don't mind that. But your pro kit has to be hygienic.
Their hair, how much makeup to put on. Basically everything that they need as far as grooming themselves to get ready for the competition.
Thank you for your enigmatic delivery.
Yes, I will. You want to wrap the hair around. This is a big trade secret right here. You don't want to blend this out immediately, just leave it just into the socket area.
Oh, see, we're not no, that's naughty. Stop using a product directly from the pots. What is this? Where did you learn makeup? Did you learn it at the dog groomers? However, good tip, yes, if your concealer, you find you're wiping it away too quickly or it doesn't create enough coverage, leave it to set on the skin for about 30 seconds and then blend.
They just leave it just into the socket area.
Stop using the wand on their skin. Stop it.
Those who are prepared will always do the best, so make sure you get up in plenty of time.
Sponge. Yeah.
We want to always make the face look more chiseled. So tap that on. Okay, we're gonna take the last one out and...
Ooh.
Like Michelle with his big hair.
A bump
While
it?
Clay adds the finishing touch.
I haven't used that in ages.
Bump it up with Bump Its. Get that salon-style look, fast and easy.
While Clay adds the finishing touches to Laura, next door, Joey gives Rachel and Ashley a grilling.
Grilling.
What's the one thing that you've learned that you think is most important?
Ooh.
Don't go.
Sit up, girl.
Sorry.
I would say public
A queen
speaking.
always sits up now. You gotta have that posture and that confidence when you speak. Is there something that you would like for me to know about you that perhaps I haven't learned yet?
I don't know. I'm a lovely girl and I think I'm outgoing, I'm loud, and you might want to go, shut up now, just shut up.
Do you think that maybe you come on too strong sometimes?
I don't care.
Nothing wrong with a strong woman.
I'm here for myself, so if I have to push my limit, I will do it.
Great response.
Joey might not like
doesn't
what
like
he's
that.
hearing, but unlike Clay, at least he can
Well,
understand.
Joey can go suck an egg.
Eggs, all I want is eggs.
But unlike Clay, at least he can understand.
We're doing alright, aren't we, with our little son, our English son, innit?
Yeah, I feel like you just lost me. You have to be purposely aware of your speaking. Really think about the word that you're gonna say and just stretch it out a little bit. Tap it on.
Look like a Barbie. I'll try my best for the look, but I don't think it will be as this.
Yeah, they have to recreate. That's like this professional level makeup artistry. They have to recreate by themselves, having no experience at this. That is wild and very unrealistic, setting them up for failure. I'd happily do my own makeup for a TV appearance, but that's because I have experience.
You look like you have a lot of money.
Oh dear. That's the best he could do with her hair? He is not versed in her hair texture, is he?
Next door, Joey's testing Laura's interview technique by playing the part of chat show host, albeit a surreal one.
Oh, her hair's gone flat
This
already.
is one. If you were walking down the street and all of a sudden...
Walking down the dirty street.
A string just appeared out of a cloud, what would you think was on the other end?
Yes, I'm laughing. Why is you? Wow, I must get my thinking hat on, you know.
I'm sorry, what did he ask her? I'm bewildered, beguiled.
This is one. If you were walking down the street and all of a sudden a string just appeared out of a cloud, what would you think was on the other end?
A bomb?
Yes, I'm laughing. Why is you? Wow, I must get my thinking hat on, you know.
Okay, Ashley, we are going to get started on your hair.
I am so scared about recreating the look. Because as you know, Ashley can't do makeup.
Just trying to get a blank canvas, make sure everything
Oh, not one of those
is
cosmetic
covered.
sponges.
So as you know, Ashley's gonna look at the film on Matthew Wright's show.
You kind of do, it's almost like a little triangle, like a little wedge there.
I'm surprised, actually, this being 2008, just how similar this pageant makeup is to like 2016, 17 influencer makeup and now drag makeup. I'm really surprised. Mind you, am I surprised? Pageants are kind of like drag anyway. All comes from the same birthplace.
Stonehenge.
Like the lashes I use, they're longer, so you get that Bambi look.
Oh, I'll take you home with me.
Oh, thank
Great.
you. People don't realize how long it takes to get that natural look.
Sorry, what did Clay just say?
People don't realize how long it takes to get that natural look.
People don't realize how long it takes to get that natural look, because this is what? A natural look.
I was gonna say, I love these small hairs on you. I really think you should like wear them more often.
Just like me, I like to wear perhaps a tiny lick of mascara and just a touch of gloss, and that's it. I'm done. Very natural. Giggling.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Aww.
Beautiful, darling.
Makes me sick.
Let's go.
The girls are ready for their official pageant headshots.
Wedding photography.
Photographs Michelle will judge when deciding which two girls to take forward to next week.
Oh, okay.
Today's
You're gonna have.
challenge is really to see if they can be relaxed instantly.
Oh, I forget how old everyone looks immediately. It's very like, oh, don't frighten the old people at the garden centre. Just try and sell them the latest knitting weekly.
We are looking for someone who is very photogenic.
So he's done their
that
makeup,
can
done their
have
hair,
a
and
lot
now
of
doing the
different
photos.
looks that can appeal to anyone.
Ooh.
Kind of take your hand and just kind of lay it on the wall like this. I'm gonna tilt it just very soft and dreamy.
You picked this? You picked this as a location? Unless the bokeh on your lens is going to blur out everything in the background, why would you want to see like a fire extinguisher in a hairdresser's and like a decrepit, decaying pillar and a closed camera shop? With a drain, but there's literally a drain pipe right there.
The bins!
I'm interested to see what these photos turn out like. It's like she's giving, I'm a wealthy I'm a woman of my own destiny.
I am a woman of my own destiny.
She just happens to be on the street. Is she an estate agent selling this street corner? I don't understand.
Beautiful, hold it.
What's the vision?
Great.
Can we see?
Smile, big eyes.
There's bins! Literally bins!
Okay.
You thought, look, bins. Literally, by the bins.
The bins!
Bins. You were like, oh my God, we simply have to take photos by the bins. You were just in, like, a studio environment. Why didn't you take studio photos?
Okay, big smile, big eyes. Pause for a bit.
You're making me laugh.
And tilt the head back this way. Hold it. Tilt it a little bit. Gotta relax. Bring your chin down a little bit.
Bins.
Wow, that's pretty.
Bins!
Big smile. There we go. This one just kind of.
Yeah, you go this way. Yeah, bins. Oh yeah,
The girls'
nice bin
memories
in the
are
background.
photographic too, as they'll need to reproduce their look for the Matthew Wright show in a couple of days.
Bins.
It's gonna be a massive challenge recreating this look.
It's fashion.
I'd be interested to know what the f-stop on his lens
I'm gonna be
is.
able to recreate the makeup. I might be able to do the hair.
A dead body.
The ones who really want to do well, they're going to have to immediately, when they get home, kind of look at everything and kind of get their game of what they're going to do, maybe practice rolling their hair.
Did you not write them down a little cheat sheet or something so that they can easily remember the steps? No? Okay.
My plan for tonight is to wake up, to go out, get pissed out my head, wake up with hangover, try and put the curlers in, try and do my makeup.
Oh dear. That's not boding well, is it? No.
Back at the flat, having
Back at
broken
the
house
hacienda.
rules by smuggling in a bottle of lager.
That's not lager, you chi. There's apple cider vinegar. She really likes gut health.
Laura cracks it open.
What is this song? Oh, it's copyrighted.
Having it large.
Having it mild, actually, with apple cider vinegar. Oh, she loves the vinegar. Please, YouTube, don't limit my ads. Oh dear, oh, chug, chug, chug. Delicious.
Doing it. She's doing it. Oh my gosh.
Gagged.
How full was that? Was it out?
Oh, you are a silly sausage. What a silly sausage. Isn't peer pressure when we're young just silly? Yeah.
Wait.
Rachel, though, refuses to join in with the irresponsible behaviour of the other two girls.
Oh, is Rachel going to win?
Tits
Sleep.
off me.
The light is also on in that room, though, so she's not really going to get much sleeping done, is she? Oh,
The
look,
next morning,
apple cider.
and Laura, a little worse for wear, struggles to get up for a day of media training.
Media training. Oh, did you see the square tip French nails? What do you call them? Square tip French manicures. Ah.
Media training.
This is very helpful. Media training can help you across all skills
Tomorrow
in
the
life.
girls have their very first TV interview, and it could be an absolutely terrifying experience. And I'm thinking Matthew Wright could just eat them alive right now.
Oh, delicious.
So to help them have a fighting chance, I've arranged for them to have a day of coaching. So
Okay, a day of
hopefully they'll
coaching.
at
This should have
least
happened on
survive the
week 1.
experience, and hopefully Matthew Wright will be able to survive it as well.
Is she in Vegas?
The girls' media trainer today is TV presenter and journalist Ros Morris.
Hello.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Now, we've got
I'll
a
take
lot
7.
to do today.
Ooh.
If one of these girls becomes Miss Teen International,
Gales.
they will be expected to be able to deliver polished, interesting interviews whenever anyone
And wear a
asks
lot of
them.
teal suits.
The first thing is that when you're doing interviews, you have to smile.
Oh.
TV.
That
can
could have
take
been an
all sorts of
email.
Smiling. Smile.
To liven the girls up, Ros asks them to try addressing the camera directly.
Have a stand over here.
Hello.
When you stand talking to the camera, always keep your feet slightly apart.
Yeah.
Never stand with your feet together or you'll wobble. Well, don't look at
wobbly
me, just look
wobble.
at the top of the lens. Smile. I know. OK, off you go.
My name's Ashley. My platform is on disabled sport. I chose disabled sport because I would like to inform people of all abilities on how much support my charity YMCA needs.
That's good.
Also, I would
Great.
inform people on how much a disabled person gains from playing sport.
Oh, she's got a SCART lead.
Yes. Well, when I said smile at the end, I didn't mean... But you did well. I mean, the thing is you kept going,
Yes.
which is really important.
Yes. The show will always go wrong, but it must,
show you
however, carry on.
What to do?
Right, is she hungover as well?
No gum. Keep looking at the camera. Take your gum out. You know what this bin's for?
Why does she keep... Yeah, what's with the gum?
OK.
My name's Laura Wild. My platform is anger management. I've chosen this platform because it is a...
It is weird speaking to
Okay, you
camera.
can start again.
Although
Look at
maybe
the camera,
younger people these days are
concentrate.
very confident.
In your own time.
My name is Laura Wild and my platform is anger management for teens.
What I used to do when I used to do photography a lot more than I do now, if I was ever taking portraits of someone who wasn't particularly versed with being on camera or found it awkward that I was taking photos of them, I would have my camera on a tripod and I would use a clicker to take the photos so that they weren't actually looking at me, they were looking at the camera. So it kind of felt a bit less invasive in a way. I used to find that technique worked quite well.
It's a course that I've experienced it myself in the past. See, I can't.
Oh, no, sis, don't give
You're
up.
going really well.
That's what this is for. This
Now,
is
I know
for
you're
making
a bit tired,
mistakes.
but the thing is, people in the media spotlight get tired and they have to perk up and look, you know, bright and breezy and bushy-tailed, you know, and so it's all part of the thing, learning that you just have to keep going.
Furries are on
even if you
TV.
don't feel like it. OK, let's have a look then.
OK, let's have a look then.
You know what's wrong with me? Why do you want it on telly? See?
Oh dear. A good spy.
I can honestly say I have never had anybody walk out of a media training course before. It's definitely a first, yes.
Oh.
While Laura makes a quick getaway, Ros calls a short break in the training session.
But where's she gone? Where's Laura
I
gone?
understand how she's feeling because you're moan, yeah, but she just needs to just concentrate on herself and focus and just be determined to do it.
Yes, doing this whilst hungover, I can imagine, would be an absolute
Back
headache.
at the flat day. And walking like this because it's supposed to help your belly. But I don't know whether the person who told me that just wanted me to look like a dick. I am worried that I've missed out, but I'm sure the other girls, so I asked them to take notes from me, do you know why he was gone, so I can copy their notes. And I'm sure they'll help me as well. And when they get back, if I ask them to.
It is a competition.
Really
yeah,
don't
and
understand.
I'm out for myself now. This. Sorry, I have to swear. You get me? I encourage girls.
It is a competition.
Gonna have to stop giving my game away to them. Sorry, Ashley. It's the way it is.
And that's the way it
South, mate.
Gout.
I just need to start cracking on and coming out of my shell even more. Because you haven't seen the full Rachel yet.
I think your shell is left firmly in the past, actually.
After learning the basics of the radio interview, Rachel and Ashley have a dry run of tomorrow's Matthew
Not a dry
Wright
run.
challenge.
We wanted an exceptionally
This
wet,
interview-
sloppy run.
You look at me and you ignore the camera.
You look at me, you fucking what?
Hey, Ashley, it must be good to be here in Chicago.
Thought it was Stacey Dooley for a moment.
Today I'm talking to a girl and a boy and a girl.
Hey, Ashley, it must be good to be here in Chicago.
No, it's terrible.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
The problem for Ashley is that she gets nervous and then she's virtually monosyllabic.
Oh.
And she does come out with things which are on the right lines, but the answers are too short.
Oh.
What's your favourite American TV show?
Oh, I like loads.
Friends?
Yeah.
Right, take a deep
Easy.
breath. There is no yawning on TV. So, Rachel, are you excited to be here?
Yeah, I'm really excited and flattered and everything.
I think the thing with Rachel is that she can do it. She's just got to, one, believe she can do it, and two, believe that when she does do it, it's valid.
Yes, I think an issue that Rachel is running into is it seems like she kind of wants to push a little bit too far, like wants a little bit too much of like, yes, and.
Ja, und Ariane Grande.
Whereas actually a little bit of subtlety can make waves, interestingly enough. Did you know that bit? Did you? No, naughty.
And what do you yourself want to do as a career?
Me, I would love to be a singer because it brings out my emotions and everything, and I think it's the best thing I'm good at as well.
Okay, well, Rachel Stewart, thank you very much for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
Best of luck in the pageant.
Pageant.
Thank you.
Pageant.
We'll do the ending again.
All right.
Well, the best of luck then.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Ashley. You're supposed to stay looking at me.
And she fades away.
What would you like to do next? Do you want to do any more? Do you want to do your platform one more time? Which you can do if you want. We have got time.
No, I'm all right. Do you want to do it again, Ashley?
No, I'm all right.
I was a bit disappointed at the end of the day because they seem to get tired very quickly. I think unless they sort of really, buck up,
TV work
they're
is
going to find it
tiring.
hard when they get to America.
I think it's just because it's been a long day and it's been a boring day. It's not been exciting.
I hated it. It's horrible.
I don't even know what I gained out of it today because I already have everything anyway.
I must say, I think that they're all, bright enough to do this, but it's a question of whether they've got the motivation to do the hard work.
Yeah.
Back
Oh,
at the
difficult,
flat, Laura's
lemons.
practicing her hair and makeup for tomorrow's TV appearance.
Okay.
I'm not bothered about the interviews. I'd rather up looking good than up looking bad.
I mean,
However, as soon as Ashley gets home, the makeup gets forgotten and the serious messing about begins.
Oh, they're playing silly buggers.
Yeah, do now,
But play
Struck
fighting
down.
doesn't impress Rachel.
Oh, Rachel
Just
wants to
stressing
win.
me out.
Playing to win. Hello, Biscuit. Would you like to be entered into a pageant?
I look quite pretty.
Goodness me. Well, teenagers will experiment, won't they?
I think the task is difficult this week, but I'm just gonna try my hardest.
Ooh. What? I'm sorry, what is this? What's happening?
I wake up extra
Murder, she
early
wrote.
to crack right on.
They're playing very silly buggers, aren't they? Stop playing silly buggers.
In
And
less than
here
a week,
is where
the
they will fail.
prestigious Miss Teen International Beauty Pageant in America will be joined by an English representative for the first time. She'll be selected from one of these sleeping beauties.
Wait, so there's only one gonna go ahead? I'm confused. Didn't she say she was taking two?
Today they've a TV interview with Matthew Wright. They'll be judged not just on how they
Matthew Wright?
perform,
Oh, the Wright
but
stuff.
also on their overall look.
Right.
So a late start is a bad start.
Yes, TV doesn't wait for anyone. Is this a one-bedroom?
I'm really worried about getting and look right.
Oh dear.
But first
She's had a deep sleep.
Right.
Ashley's bad throat is a result of last night's hijinks, and her play fight with Laura has left her in another sticky situation.
I've got tomato sauce in my hair for Laura last night.
Oh no.
I know this is gonna ruin my look today. I ain't got time to be washing all of it either.
She's going to do a live TV interview with tomato ketchup in her hair. Do we think Ashley's going?
Ah.
Oh dear.
Her and Laura now, I'm not really interested.
Yeah.
The two of them are chaffing me. That's why I don't get
Interesting.
involved.
This is a very interesting development because
Can
all
be
three of them
funny,
really
yeah,
got along.
I'm not daft. Hair's not good.
Daft as a brush, mate.
See, that's what you get for being stupid. Not involving myself with no one anymore, can't be arsed. Rather just do this myself. This morning is going to go terrible.
It took Clay over an hour to get the girls' hair and makeup right, but they've left themselves less than 30 minutes before the taxi arrives to pick them up.
I could not be TV ready in 30 minutes.
I do really look like I've been punched, don't I? I'm like a dickhead. Nice one. Try to help you. I'm just rubbish. I need more practice.
I wonder if makeup was provided. Oh yeah, it does look like makeup was provided.
Oh, this ain't going good. Why the f has it gone so curly?
I am just a nervous wreck for them. So
Smoking in the car,
I hope
naughty,
they're
illegal.
able just to keep their nerves under control.
And she's just like,
and
I'm lounging about in the sunshine in the US of A. Couldn't care less about those Manchester peasants any longer. My contract is finished.
I hope they don't swear on television.
Oh, that's a point.
And just do
Morning
themselves
television,
justice.
banned forever.
And I cannot wait to see the tapes of these interviews when we get to Chicago.
Matthew Wright will interview each girl separately. Their media trainer, Ros Morris, is on hand to give them any last-minute tips.
Start positively.
Right.
You know, say something personal at the start.
Toilet.
I don't know.
Where's the toilet? I want to go home.
Oh, I don't think
I'm not
Laura's
bothered about doing the interview,
gonna
but
enjoy
just
this.
everything's pissing me off. Just everything, I can't be arsed listening there.
Oh dear.
It's alright for a bit and then it just goes shit for no reason. And if you're telling me this is what a beauty queen looks like,
Earlier, she said that she had problems with anger management. I wonder if that would have been a moment where she could have used some of the techniques that she maybe learned during anger management. I mean, this is a high-pressure environment for people who aren't used to it. I'm in no way, shape, or form, like, used to television stuff, but I have worked with, like, UK TV publications before in both voice and face. Even then, I still feel a little bit like, even though I've been doing YouTube and being able to talk on camera quite legibly for a long time, I still get nervous and a little bit like, oh, what's going to happen next? Right, that's
Clay and
Matthew
Joey
Wright.
will also be there,
Oh.
cheering them on from the sidelines.
I'm nervous for them. I just hope that they're not too worked up over it. They look a little
Glossy.
stage fright.
A lip lift and cheek highlight.
To do a good TV interview, really, you've got to be relaxed. So the more nervous you are, the
He looks
harder
young.
it's going to be. And the more nervous you are, the more fluffs you're going to have, the more uptight you look, the more bad vibes you give up. So nerves are
Nobody
everything.
wants bad vibes.
And all three of the girls are quite nervous.
Nervous wings.
I'm scared now. Chill, man.
Biscuit, please stop licking me. Thank you. Right, here we go. Ooh. Not clunking
Hello.
across the floor.
Hiya.
Who are you?
Ashley.
Nice to meet you, Ashley. That was a very considered and slow walk across the floor.
It's because of these heels.
Okay. You nervous?
Actually, I'm not. No, I'm not actually.
Good, okay. You're entering you're trying to win this competition, but you're going to be representing a good cause. What cause have you chosen?
I've chosen YMCA. It's sports for the disabled. The reason I chose this
Yeah, go on.
is because I went to visit YMCA and they let me play.
Her voice
and I was speaking
quivering.
to the coach of it and I realised that they need a lot more support and funding. So
Okay, and you're going to be going to America if you win this competition. What do you know about the United States?
Not a lot, just that it's got good music artists.
And that's it? Okay, do you think you need to learn a bit more about America to go out there?
I think so, yeah. I
well,
need
she's
to know a bit more.
aware.
Okay, best of luck there. And, I mean, the thing that I find most intriguing is, as you said, we don't know much about beauty pageants, and I reckon it's just where, you know, girls don't wear much in the way of clothing, they strut around and people judge them on their looks.
Actually, we've got a nice long gown dress, so it is some clothing.
Some clothing,
Yeah.
quite sophisticated.
Yeah.
Well, I wish you the very best of luck in these
Thank you
final
very
stages. Nice to meet you,
Thank
Ashley.
you.
Okay.
Steady on those heels.
Yeah, I'm gonna break my neck.
About overall, she
That producer's
did a good
like,
job.
quickly, get
She needs
out!
to work on her posture, and
Not
she
the
was
fidget.
needs to be a little more bubbly in the beginning, as she warmed up closer to the end.
Oh, it was all right, man. It was great. It wasn't even scary.
Well done.
It's fine. It was just like having it safe, man. I wish you would have asked me more questions, actually. Because I want to express myself more. But he didn't ask me that many questions, so maybe next time.
Ashley had a lovely way of walking in. She walked in very calmly, so the initial impression she gave was one of confidence. That was very good. Some of her answers were a little bit lightweight.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your help.
Ashley's ordeal over. Laura is next up.
All right,
but
here
her
we go.
biggest
Fiery Laura,
challenge will
go.
be
I'm gonna have to put you on your pillow because you keep licking and chewing me, and you're clearly you want to have your little toy time. Don't you, Mr. Biscuit? Oh, yeah, Mr. Biscuit. Oh.
Deranged.
But her biggest challenge will be disguising her bad mood.
Whatever he asks you, say something really positive about the whole thing at the start. And smile. So you can do it.
Oh, Laura. Everyone's like,
Hi there.
what's she gonna say?
Oh, hi, Laura.
Laura.
Yeah.
Hiya, Matthew. Nice to see you too. Nervous?
Yeah, very.
So you're off, or you're hoping to be off, to America to enter a beauty pageant.
Yeah.
Why do you want to go?
I just want to achieve something in life for myself and be able to represent my cause.
What's your cause?
It's anger management for teens.
Anger management for teens. I think I probably need some of that myself sometimes. And how did you get involved with them?
Well, about a year ago, I was getting into a lot of trouble with the police and stuff like that.
Right.
And then I started doing anger management. And then I want to work with young people before they get to the point where I was getting, to help them with their anger so they have a better chance.
Okay, yeah, that sounds very worthwhile.
doing quite
What do
well.
you know about the United States? You're going to be, or you might be going to Chicago if you win. What do you actually know about America?
I haven't got a clue about anything. I don't know what to expect.
So you completely no idea whatsoever?
Wow.
Okay, and one more question, if I may be so bold. Going to a teen pageant to sort of wander around wearing skimpy clothes isn't really that much of an achievement. What do you say to that?
Well, I say that's a lie, because...
A lie?
If you win Miss Teen International, you get like a contract and you get to go out representing your cause worldwide if you want. So it is a big achievement.
Okay, and an important one for you. Okay, Laura, thank you very much for that. Nice to meet
Oh,
you.
dear.
Very best of luck as well.
you.
Get on top of those
Oh,
nerves,
that
it'll
was
be fine.
interesting. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't know, my loves. Don't know about that. There is something to be said about like interview TV people from Britain. They will purposefully try and make you feel like quite rough and rubbish if they're interviewing you for some reason. Like, there's always this vague concept of like they're gonna try and trap me into saying something I don't mean. I feel like he tried to there, but maybe he also was a bit like, oh, I feel like I'm stepping on a bunny, rather than like having a bit of back and forth. How dare you? Obviously, it's complete nonsense. Does that make sense? Does any of that thought make sense?
I just don't know anymore.
Laura seemed very nervous. She kind of looked thrown together.
Yeah,
Her hair and makeup was not what Clay taught her.
No,
Even
that's
just
true.
her posture, the way she carried herself in the conversation, I was very, very disappointed.
Oh, really? I thought she was doing better.
Laura would struggle in a live television interview if she was asked more probing questions. I mean, at the end of the day, I really only asked a couple of fairly easy questions and a couple of slightly more testing questions.
I would agree.
I thought her answers were fairly weak.
Weak?
Mix it up my ass.
Rachel is next up. She was the best in yesterday's training, but can she give a repeat performance in front of the cameras?
Totter, totter, totter.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Matthew.
I'm
Hello.
Rachel.
Nice to meet you.
I'm the
I see you
Avon
walking along so
lady.
quite confidently and comfortably. You nervous?
Extremely.
What are you frightened of? Don't worry, that won't happen.
Okay.
I know it just did, but it won't happen again. You're safe. So what are you frightened of? Did it again, sorry. What are you frightened of? Really? Me?
No.
Okay, why does it mean a lot to you to win?
Do you see what I just said about, like, weird British TV presenters? Like, why do all that? That hasn't made you look good. That doesn't make me go, Matthew Wright, yeah, it really asks all the important questions. Grow up. What a weirdo.
Okay, why does it mean a lot to you to win? Why would you want to win?
Because I've never had a chance to be a positive role model, and if I do get far in this competition, I can start believing in myself more because I've got like very low esteem of myself.
Very different energy, isn't she?
Okay, that's as good a reason as any. What's your good cause?
My cause is
So she's just told him that she's got low self-esteem after he has, like, tried to forcibly make her jump on TV, on live TV at that, twice, back to back, and then lied to her in between being like, not gonna do it again, blah. So I hope he feels like he's got cake smothered in his pantaloons.
just heading towards gangs. I just want to get children off the street and let them, like, just start mingling with
I
other
hope he
children
feels
and
like
then
an absolute
experience
prick.
better things in life instead of selling drugs and going into prison and everything.
Okay. You're going to be going to the United States if you win. You're from Manchester.
No
Have you been
follow-up
to the United
question?
States before?
Okay.
Actually, I've never ever been abroad before, so I'm kind of like buzzing that I'm going to be actually going to America.
What do you expect it to be like?
Beautiful, and it's good for fashion, music-wise, and lovely scenery and everything.
Okay, and you said you were keen to develop self-esteem. Do you think your self-esteem would be boosted from being in a beauty pageant? Surely it would be. I mean that's easy, isn't it? Just attractive people go in beauty pageants.
Well, I think it's really been really hard for me doing this competition because I'm more like a rough kind of girl and everything, so being in heels and getting makeup and getting pampered and everything, it's just been wonderful. And
You're enjoying the beauty side of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, we wish you the very best of luck, and hopefully we'll see you winning.
Thank you.
Cheerio.
Interesting. Very good, but a weird.
Great job. And she was the only one that sat properly.
And her makeup looked great. Her hair looked great.
Oh, my legs were shaking like I was so nervous. Ooh.
I thought Rachel, although she looked terrified when she came on, and I probably didn't make things any easier
No,
for
you
her,
didn't, weirdo.
I actually thought her arguments that she put forward for reasons
You
of
mean her
going to the
answers?
pageant and why she supports her charity were genuine, heartfelt and passionate.
I would agree.
Wow, how did that feel? Wasn't as bad as you thought, was it?
It went in like 30 seconds.
I wonder if Laura's going to go.
It was great.
Good.
I enjoyed it.
Rachel may have nailed the interview, but Clay and Joey still have serious reservations about her.
The challenge to me with Rachel is that she definitely, outside of the beauty pageant world, she doesn't hold that queenly mannerisms that she should.
He's just said outside of the beauty pageant world, so why does the outside of that world have any effect on the inside of that world? Oh dear.
And just
Splatoon.
a little loud to me at sometimes. I think it could be a little annoying.
Today, the girls are to be reunited with Michelle in Chicago, which
Right.
means a daunting 10-hour flight.
Oh, they're America girls.
Playing scare me. Scared them out.
Oh my God. First time I've been at an airport now, yeah, and it's just extremely...
Oh, it is quite exciting to go to the airport for the first time. Terminal 3 girls, Heathrow.
My last cigarette.
You're going to go with BA,
So long now,
Bar.
and it's gonna get more tense and more harder for Michelle to make a decision because we all have what it takes to be a beauty queen.
Departure. Accessorize. Right, oh, there they go. Bye. America, that was fast. Wasn't that easy? I hope you filled
On
out your
arrival
Esther.
in America, the three tired beauty queen hopefuls discover that at least they'll be travelling to their hotel.
Oh, all
in
three of them are
style.
going.
In
Okay.
America, in Chicago. and it's great.
Right. Oh.
I want to be in America. What do we do with this? We drink it.
What is it?
For all three girls, it's their first time in the States.
I only thought they had these buildings in New York.
What? Is that a car park? Wild. Gosh. Can't murder out.
Someone taking our bags for us.
Yes.
I could get used to this life.
It's a far cry from Manchester, isn't it?
Let's go and see our spot. Oh, this is well posh.
Everything in
Looking
America
out
is
for
so
the
much
bed.
bigger and much more like luxury.
I feel like a proper celebrity. Oh my God, it's beautiful.
Do you know, the one thing I was really surprised when I visited New York last December was just how tall the city is. Like, everywhere you look, it's like up. And then if you're looking out your window, if you're on a high up floor, for example, you can sort of feel like the floor is there. But actually then you look down and it's like so much further down. London's quite a flat city, apart from maybe Canary Wharf area, where like the buildings are kind of tall, but they're nowhere near as tall as in New York City, when you're literally just like, gosh, everything is so big. London is more like a collection of small villages that have sort of tacked themselves together, whereas a city like New York City is like one massive city.
Michelle has arranged to meet the girls at the top of Sears Tower,
Sears
the tallest
Tower.
building in America.
From the Sears
But for Ashley,
catalogue.
all the travelling
She's a
has
seer.
taken its toll.
Soothsayer.
I really don't feel well.
Oh,
I'm
no.
upset that I can't go and show Michelle that, you know, because I'm scared that they'll think, oh, she can't even show up first day for a meal. What?
Oh no.
She ain't fit enough to be no beauty queen. Go home.
With Ashley out of action, Laura and Rachel decide to get dressed up for the high-altitude rendezvous.
Oh no.
Breathe in, girl, breathe in. Sorry, I know you're not allowed to burp, but I had to do it.
Simply had to, simply must. Unsubscribe immediately.
I am just looking so forward to seeing
I am a
these
woman of
girls
my
again.
own destiny.
I wanted them to come meet me at the Sears Tower because with the amazing view, it's got to give them a real sense of accomplishment at just how far they've come.
Actually, I will agree. That is something that I think will be imprinted on them forever, looking out of a view like that. Because unless you're in the Shard in London, we don't really have views like this. I mean, maybe some of the Sky Gardens, you can see this sort of a thing. But in America, everything's just so much bigger. And your cities are really aligned nicely like this, like in blocks. In London, no such thing, because London is so old, so very old. Thousands upon thousands upon thousands of years. In fact, it's so old, we don't know exactly when it was invented. Founded. Founded in myth.
Welcome to America. Come here.
Hello.
How are you? How was your flight? You hadn't been on a plane before, right?
I enjoyed it.
Where's the third?
She's not been well all day. And I think didn't help because she's not been hardly had any sleep as well.
Right. It's just great to see you guys. Welcome to America.
That's such a
I hope
shame.
you enjoy your hotel. It's just unfortunate.
I would have taken so many painkillers to force myself to get to this position because I would have loved to have seen that view.
I hope you enjoy your hotel. It's just unfortunate because you know that tomorrow morning, bright and early, I'm going to have to take it from
Judgment
3
Day.
down to 2. Just know that you guys have done a great job so far, and just enjoy the experience. And remember, no matter what, life is about your choices, right? When
I
this
wonder
is
if
all
this is
said
a
and
little
done.
bit production.
Rachel, Laura
Because
and Ashley.
Ashley and Rachel both did well in the interview section on the live TV, but it feels like Laura and Rachel are the ones that are like the show really wants to move ahead with because they're almost like the most tear away, should we say? Interest publies.
We are about to have the elimination to take it from 3 girls to 2.
Oh.
And I'm just feeling very conflicted.
Oh, hello.
These girls have each won my heart in their own special ways, and it's really going to be hard to send a girl home.
Is
I feel
Chicago the
horrible
windy
about it,
city, or
but
is that
again,
Seattle?
It's what I have to do.
Helping Michelle with
nice
today's
colours.
decision and withstanding the blustery gales of the famous
Gales.
Windy City are Clay
Biscuit, your fluff is like in my optic nerve.
I am a woman of my own.
Optic nerve.
Joey and the reigning Mrs. International, Virginia Thornton.
Ooh. Of the Thorntons dynasty.
Today
Can
we
I
will
offer you a
have to be
truffle?
sending one of you home, and 2 of you will move through to the next stage of the competition. So to help us with our decision today, we're going to watch the interview that you did, as well as reviewing the pictures that Clay took of you.
Oh, I want to see the picture. Are you going to watch it outside? Oh, how funny.
Laura, hiya, Matthew. Nice to see you too. What's your
What is this
course?
found footage?
Anger management for teens.
Anger management for teens. Okay. Going to a teen pageant isn't that much of an achievement. What do you say to that?
Well, I say that's a lie.
She was gonna
If
get
you
up
win
and
Miss
punch
Teen
him.
International, you get to go out representing your cause worldwide if you want. So it is a big achievement.
I didn't think her interview was that
I
bad.
think you did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
And you got your message across. You were warm.
Maybe a little more substance with your answers, but watching it the second time, I was a little more impressed than being there in the studio.
Okay, Miss Ashley, you ready
the
to
magic
see your
of television.
video? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I know it's a very big...
So, Laura has had some problematic behaviour in this episode, but because Ashley wasn't there yesterday, I kind of feel like because they were so nice on Laura just then, she's going to make it through to the pageant, as will Rachel. That's what I have a feeling, a suspicion, some might say.
Pageant, but I mean...
Pageant!
Ultimately, you're going to be walking around in...
Doing all that.
Not very much clothing.
Actually, we've got a nice long gown dress, so it is some clothing.
Some clothing,
Yeah.
quite sophisticated.
Okay, well, panel, what did we think? Clay, Joey?
I noticed at the end you started to smile more. You kind of need to be that way all the way through it.
I thought you spoke well with your hands. That's nice. That's a comfort sign.
Okay, Rachel.
Really? Talking with your hands is a comfort sign? I must be pissing comfortable, girls! Watch me slip into a coma!
Unexpected item in backing. Please take your change.
Look at this man in the background just like, what? A pageant?
I am a woman of my own.
Bins. Rachel?
You nervous?
Are you nervous?
Extremely.
Do you think your self-esteem
I wouldn't
will
be
be
like,
boosted from being in a beauty pageant?
I think it's been really hard
Well,
for
I like
me.
her hair there.
I'm more like a rough kind of girl and everything, so getting pampered and everything, it's
Oh,
just
she
been
likes
wonderful.
her.
And
You're enjoying the beauty side of it.
Yeah.
I thought you did a nice job. Your posture was very nice. Your eye contact was very nice, and I think that's very important. Maybe think through your thoughts a little bit so you know exactly what you're trying to say.
Rachel, I
They've all
thought you
got
were
good
very engaging.
feedback.
Your posture was excellent. You did have a few fillers, but overall, job well done. Okay, girls, we're going to have a look at the photos. And Rachel, I believe we're going to look at yours first.
Okay. Oh, America's Next Top Woman. Okay, so thank goodness they actually put the bouquet all the way up, because I was a bit like, this is going to be her in the bins.
I look on bent nose.
Rachel, I think your photo is absolutely beautiful.
It's very-
I mean, you look very...
It's giving estate agent picture on a bench. But I think that's all just the styling, isn't it?
confident in that picture.
It's glamorous, it's beautiful. You're a beautiful young lady. You have very piercing eyes, and your eyebrows are very, very attractive.
That was one thing that I was insecure about, my eyebrows. In it.
Okay, Rachel, I think that picture's great. Okay, now I think we're ready to see Laura's picture.
Laura Ashley. Ooh.
I don't like it. You don't like it?
I probably can relate with Laura a little bit because at first you're kind of shy, perhaps, maybe or embarrassed to see yourself in a nice
Oh, this is very family photographer, isn't it? Like you go to the local family photographer studio, you have your baby pictures, your wedding pictures, your engagement pictures, your baby shower, your dog.
I look quite pretty.
But she's very fresh, very welcoming.
Parker
I like the
Mills.
photo, it's very pretty.
I know your smile, your genuine smile. I'm
Yeah,
not
she
sure
looks a
that's
bit nervous.
completely it.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the photo to me is a bit vacant.
Oh dear, maybe
Okay,
not.
now
Maybe
we're
not,
gonna have a look
Laura.
at Ashley's.
I'm on the edge of my seat. Oh.
No,
Cover girl who?
I felt like you were relaxed in front of the camera. You can't really do the serious ones, but
What is the framing of these photos? Is it because behind them is all just bins? So they're like, we're going to cut off the edge of your head, the top of your hair. We're going to put you in the top right-hand corner. Like, I don't know any photographers that would be like, oh, we need this shot, but we're gonna sort of put you off center, up there, cut your head off. Also, where's your neck? Also, why even bother getting you dressed from the waist down if we're only gonna take a photo of this much of your outfit? I don't understand.
I don't understand, bitch. Don't understand. I don't understand, bitch.
I'd be really unhappy if I took these photos compared to the ones we saw at the beginning of the show as examples, and they were like torso and above, open neck, like glamour hair, almost like glamour shots. Here we're seeing like stock image picture frame photo in ASDA.
You are really great with the smiles. You took direction well.
I think it's fantastic. I love the hair. I love the
my hair
look.
today.
You look professional. You look like you know what you're doing, and you've been doing it for a while.
Okay, girls. Now we're going to break, and we'll deliberate. And next time I see you, 2 of you will be moving through to the final phase, and 1 of you will be selected to go home.
Selected to go home. Interesting.
She's been very consistent. She's never faltered on any of the challenges.
If she is criticized, our confidence goes way down. You saw that today.
She's a fairly good speaker. She does have some grammar issues.
She's beautiful. She's got the look.
One of us are going in a minute. If it's me.
I think she's a sweet girl, but the attitude does take over, and she doesn't stay in character of a beauty queen.
Oh, I don't know. Really don't know.
I will take what we've discussed, and unfortunately, we have to go send one of these girls home.
Who?
I think for the girl who's getting ready to go home, it's going to be pretty devastating for her.
Devo.
She really is excited about being here. She's excited about the pageant. It just breaks my heart for her. It breaks my heart. Okay, girls, come join me over here, please.
Right, here we go. Everybody, who's it gonna be? Selected to leave.
I hope, if nothing else, that you have each learned that you have very special gifts and talents.
Ooh.
And that your life is in your own hands. Ashley, you've consistently risen to the challenges, and I think you might have what it takes to be a teen beauty queen.
Ashley and Rachel.
Congratulations to you.
Gagged. Pageant.
Thank you.
Gagged at the
Well
pageant.
done. Laura.
Oh.
Of all the girls in the group, I think you have stolen my heart the most. You have got so much charisma, and you're so beautiful. You have no idea how pretty you are. Rachel, you have a gift. You can absolutely light up the room when you choose to engage.
Very true crime.
And you just have to choose who you want to be, because I've seen 2 Rachels. I'm so sorry that I have to send one of you home. And Laura, I'm afraid that I'm going to have to send you home, honey.
Well, thanks for the great experience.
I'm really sorry.
No.
I hope that you've learned.
Okay,
No,
she
you
took that
have
quite
changed
graciously.
everything.
What did she say?
Now you have changed everything. Don't you gonna make me cry? If it wasn't for you, right, I wouldn't have this life now, so thank you very much.
Oh, that's very
Thanks
gracious.
so much for saying that.
Don't forget me.
I won't forget you. You know what? I want you to always know how much I believe in you. Just make good choices for your life, okay? I'm gonna be checking on you.
Mate, you deserve it, you do.
Oh, that's actually
So
quite
Miss Teen
heartwarming.
England International will be either Rachel or Ashley.
I can't believe I'm through to the final 2.
Okay.
Really, I'm so shocked. I want it now more than anything now. Can't wait to go and tell everyone, phone everyone. I already phoned my mum. She's like, see, Rachel, I told you, man, you can do it.
I think I'm a different person. I used to go out and get in trouble all the time and drink and everything, but I don't see the point no more. Now I've done this and I know that I can do something with myself. I'm going to do it while I've got the chance. At least I won't be known for the ASBO no more.
Except on the
She
ASBO
said
Teen
that
Beauty
life was going to
Queen.
be different.
Oh, some
And-
emotion.
When I started this, I said that's all I hoped, is that one of these girls would be changed by the experience.
That's true.
And I think she has been.
That's true. Gosh! Oh, what an emotional moment there. Okay, I've got some thoughts. Well, my lovelies, what a truly wild roller coaster of emotions in this episode. I feel like the pacing and the structure of this episode was a little bit all over the place. We had some difficult situations watching people enjoy some apple cider vinegar earlier in the show. And there was lots of like dead space in terms of editing in the earlier section. I was much more interested about what they were experiencing in Chicago. We literally saw them get dressed, go up a tower, no dinner conversations, no learning more about their experiences and how they want to go forward in this competition. And then suddenly we're at the elimination and Ashley's gone through. I really didn't see that happening in that way. I honestly, from the editing, although it could have gone either way really, because they were showing Laura have some difficult, problematic actions in this episode, should we say, I honestly thought they would kind of go with Ashley not making it through because she was not present and didn't give a lot of verve in the interview section. Talking about the interview section, my lovelies, what was Matthew Wright doing? Why did he like aggressively bark and like try and make Rachel jump? That's so, like twice. That's such weird behavior. Like, and not the weird that's like, oh, we're the weirdos, mister. Not like that. It's like, oh, like, I'm going to keep my family away from you, strange person. Did not resonate with me in the slightest. However, I'm very excited to see how the final of this happens. So in the next episode, we're going to see the two finalists, Ashley and Rachel, whittled down to one, and then she's going to go and compete into Miss Teen International and perhaps win something. I actually feel like seeing that level of emotion at the end from Laura and Michelle together was quite heartwarming. I've been quite, what's the word, skeptical about this show having a positive effect on these girls' lives because it isn't really arming them with long-term solutions to long-term problems. It's kind of just being like, come on this show, get beautiful, come to America. We'll see what happens, girl. I think this episode, the learning how to speak in public, media training should have happened a lot earlier in the season so it would have given them time to hone their skills a little bit. Because one might argue that the only point of a pageant, apart from like looking nice and styling, is the media training aspect. So, I don't know, my loves. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below because it's been a wild episode. And with that, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourself scrolling past on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Today's Instagram shout out goes to Super Saiyan Yessie. Thank you so much for following me over on Instagram, you stunning woman on the go. If you want to be in with a chance of being featured in my next video's Instagram shout out, make sure you follow me over on Instagram. It is xxluxeria and the QR code is on the screen. And as always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons, Orkos Samoji, Ari Adia X, Becky Johnson, Beebles32, Cameron Pittman, Shell Herman, ContraPoints, Emily Worsham, Eric Castillo, Finch Dunham, Hannah Ruth, Jen Martin, Jenny Wood, Caitlin Wright, Larissa Says Relax, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Mo Sherman, Ms. Kiss, Novembrix, Paula Rivera, Rye Loves Rory, Sky Dorim, Steph Utek, Taylor Martin, and Vicky Walsh. And you know what, my loves? I'm going to leave it on the note of, if you have a television interview lined up later that day, give yourself a lot longer than 30 minutes to get ready because you will thank yourself because something will always go wrong and the show must still go on. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Pageant.